What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Angie. This reading is for March 2021. Can you believe it's already March? This is crazy, right? So we're gonna pull some cards. We're gonna see exactly what's happening for the entire month of March. Overall feel, overall vibe, what we need to focus on in March, and just really see what's happening. So without further ado, we're just gonna hop into this. March. So what do we need to know for March 2021? March 2021. March 2021. Okay, there's a card hanging out. Ooh, the Chariot. Decisions, choices. Which way are we going? Are we in control of our lives? Are we in control of the situation? Do we need to release control? Do we need to detach? Okay. Are we going right or are we going left? Okay. This can also be, this is interesting because do we need to look at some gray shades here? You know, is it black or is it white? Okay. Chariot is a major arcana card. Okay. So this carries more weight than than one of the other, other suits. Okay. I don't know why I can't. Drawing a blank on what they're called, the minor arcana. Sorry about that, blonde moment. Okay, so this is a major arcana. Okay, major arcana, like I said, has more weight to it. Okay, so this is like, this energy could be throughout the whole month of March. This could be like an event or a situation or something that, so it's sort of stamped in time, that is sort of saying, okay, you know what, this is kind of a big deal in my life. You know, it's not something that's just, it's not just the day-to-day stuff, okay, that just comes and goes. Okay, this could be something that we really need to navigate and really ask ourselves and really tune in and be in charge of where we are going and where we are heading and the decisions that we are making, and what is sort of fueling that. You know, which direction are we going? Are we headed off track? Okay, let's move ourselves back on track. You know, so it's decisions and being in charge of our life in March. Okay, which this is amazing. Okay, because, you know, we need to be in control. We need to at least have some sort of plan or an idea, okay, of where we're going. Now, when I say be in control, I don't necessarily mean hanging on for dear life and trying to force things to go the way in which we want them to. Okay, I mean, like, taking charge of, you know, where we're implementing things. We're actually taking action. We are putting in, you know, effort, and we have, you know, at least some sort of plan, and we're taking some kind of action, and we are making, you know, positive choices, positive decisions, or we're headed in at least a direction in which the way that we feel is best for our lives. Okay. All right, so let's get some more information. I feel like this is overall vibe of March, okay? So there's 5 weeks in March. We have 31 days. So first week of March. What do we need to know? First week of March. First week of March 2021. First week of March 2021. First week of March. Whoa, what do we got here? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords is all about new beginnings, okay? But this is sort of going internal. I feel like this is an internal new beginning because it's in reverse. So this is saying, like, maybe we're trying to think about taking, you know, action. You know, it's swords are about intelligence, our thought processes, and taking action. So this could be inward. We're trying to figure out and think about the action in which we want to take, okay? Maybe it's not necessarily a new beginning. Maybe we're trying to make the decisions on where we want to go and what we want to do, okay? And, you know, we're internalizing. We're trying to figure out what this new beginning is, okay? So maybe it's not quite there just yet, the new beginning in the first week, okay? So let's get some more information about, I want to pull some cards for week 2 through 5, and then we'll talk about this. We'll put it all together, okay? So what have we got for week 2? We have the Empress. Week 3, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Week 4, wow, these cards are flying out, you guys. Oh my goodness. Week 5. What do we have? Week 5 of March. Week 5 of March. Week 5 of March. Week 5 of March. What do we got? Ooh, okay. Wow. Okay. So, and we also have another card. All right. So this is what we got, you guys. So week 2, we have the Empress of March. Week 3, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Week 4, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Week 5, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And the overall other card that we have is the Two of Pentacles upright. Okay. This is all about balance, you guys. Okay. March is all about decisions, being in control of our lives. Where are we going? What choices are we making? Why are we making these decisions? Are we feeling about them? Are we thinking about them? Like, where are these, where are these values coming from? Are we making decisions based on values, or are we making decisions based off of quick thinking, or are we feeling? Okay. This is all about balancing our lives, balancing our work, our personal life, our mental, spiritual, physical balance on all levels. We might feel like we're trying to juggle and figure out how we're trying to get our lives into balance. There's a potential here that we're balancing money, okay? Because pentacles are money and material things, okay? So maybe we're trying to figure out more of career, money, how are we paying bills? How are we, how we're sort of intermingling and how we're juggling things in our day-to-day daily lives. Okay. So that is like overall, what the focus here of the month of March is to balance everything into balance. Okay. Now, the first week, like I said, I feel like we're internalizing things. We're sort of like trying to figure out how we're going to take action for maybe these new beginnings or the decisions in which we have made and how we're going to implement that. Okay. So we might be internalizing these things of how we're going to take action. It's almost like maybe there's a little bit of a delay here. Okay. A delay possibly in a new beginning of taking action or it's not quite yet to where it's yet to the new beginning in the first week of March. Okay. Second week of March, we have the Empress. Okay. The Empress is all about feminine energy, nurturing, self-care, self-love. It's very abundant. Okay. She has everything that she needs. It's like, it's also kind of like fertility, in a sense. So the way that I'm viewing this is very, very, very abundant. Okay. So abundance doesn't necessarily mean money. Abundance could be, you run into the right people, you have the right resources, you have the right information, you're collaborating with someone, you run into the perfect person or the perfect answer comes to you. So abundance isn't necessarily, just money. Okay. Now we could look at this as a person. This is like mother figure. So mothering, how can we nurture ourselves? Maybe we're finding ourselves, nurturing other people, or, we're having, some really beautiful conversations with our mother, or maybe mother, some kind of, energy is coming up around mom, family. But it's very abundant. Okay. Because this is upright. Okay, so Empress is very nurturing, loving, caring mother energy, okay? So third week in March, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? So what I would like to say about this is the Wheel of Fortune, we need to understand that things come in cycles. Everything comes in cycles, okay? So this is also understanding the cycle of life, that sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Sometimes we... when we gamble, it's sort of like a crapshoot sometimes. Okay. So this is saying, listen, there might be a loss here. We might be feeling like, that we're not exactly sure, how we're going to pay for things, or, we might be feeling a little bit of down and out. Okay. The third week. Okay. This can change, and this isn't for everyone. Okay. Because this is a general reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. This doesn't mean, that you're going to like lose everything or lose your money, everything. That's not necessarily that's not what I'm saying at all. Okay. What I'm saying is it's all about perspective, right? Okay. Because this could be a lesson that needs to be learned. Okay. This could be something to where, you know, this could be, you know, just not feeling well, or you're faced with a situation within yourself of an old pattern that comes back, or, you know, you're beating yourself up, you know? So this doesn't mean that you're not, you know, wealthy, or that you're not on the up and up. It's just that sometimes, you know, certain things are better than others, or certain times in our lives are better than others. Okay. So this is understanding that, you know, it's the circle and the cycle of life. Okay. So, you know, we're feeling we might be, you know, we might be going through some challenges this third week. Okay. So I just want to reiterate, okay, that, it's all good. It's going to be fine. Okay. Now, fourth week of March, we've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this is amazing because we have two new beginnings here. Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. This is a new beginning, but it's almost like there's a little bit of a delay here. Okay. Now this is concerning money, material things. Okay. So this could also be this third week. Okay. We might want to just watch maybe possibly how we're spending. Okay, because it might carry and follow into the rest of March. So mid-March, it's kind of saying, hey, listen, you know, let's just kind of pay attention. You know, there might be extra bills that come up, or you know, we might just not be feeling it. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's money. Okay, but sometimes we're up and sometimes we're down. Sometimes we're depressed, okay, over things, and this is just a cycle. Okay, so there's something happening that we're not feeling maybe the best, okay? In whatever situation, circumstance, relationship it is in your life, whatever this is concerning, okay? Just don't be alarmed, okay? Like, just be aware, be conscious, be open, and just be mindful and pay attention, okay? Because this could just be the way that you're thinking, okay? All right? So we can always flip this around, okay? Now, this could also be, you know, looking at the bright side, positive versus negative. Okay. So this with the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse, this is the fourth week of March. This is telling me, hey, there's like another delay here. It's almost like there's a delay in taking action. There's a delay in action in the thinking and the thoughts and the process of maybe internalizing, like how the decisions that we're going to make. Maybe we have to really think the first week of March of how we're going to proceed with some sort of decision, okay, or direction in which we're going to go. I feel like this is really about direction oriented and the decisions and watching the decisions and feeling about the decisions that we make, okay? And there's sort of there's a potential here for some amazing new beginnings. We just got to make sure that we're thinking positive, okay? And we need to understand that we are abundant in some other different ways, okay, in our lives. There are blessings here, okay, this month. There are blessings that we need to focus on, okay? And everything else, we might be really feeling a certain way, sort of internal, but it's like we need to open these doors up, okay? We're now in like mutable energy, okay? So we're not really sure how things might play out. Decisions might, you know, waver, and sort of the choices that we're making could take us to one door, or they could take us to a different door. Okay, so it's really discerning and feeling, you know, what feels best for you in these choices in where we're going. We always have a choice, okay? So the last week of March, I have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So I really feel like a 10 is an ending, but I feel like, you know, this is a cycle, a potential cycle of really sort of, asking yourself of what you're trying to build for the future. You know, it's almost like we're internalizing these things. We're trying to get these things up off the ground, and we're trying to nurture, you know, these ideas and our thoughts and our ideas around money and new beginnings, around our thinking, our action, our you know, new ways of material, you know, of you know, work possibly. So I really feel this is about balance between work, for sure, work and money, okay? The way that we think about work and money, or the way that we value work and money. How are we attached to material and money, monetary things, okay? But I also feel like there's energy here. Okay, I mean, there's everything is energy, okay? But what I'm saying is that I feel like there's energy concerning inward about the way that we think and the way that we take action versus the way that we may have certain attachments or the way that we our patterns and our thought processes concerning money and material things. Okay, I really do feel that this is a huge balance this month, okay, about work and the way that we are like nurturing ourselves, the way that we see family, the way that we think, and the action that we take. Because it's almost like we have the center of the reading here, okay, is sort of where it's like there's a potential of, you know, like I said, you know, kind of being down and out, or, you know, but this is just like, this is just temporary. Okay, this is temporary. We could flip all of these cards around and have all of these beautiful new beginnings, okay? This could just be a mental process, like I said. This doesn't mean that you're going to lose money. There is a potential here that, yes, that there could be some sort of, you know, I don't want to say like losing money, but it's almost like we're trying to have a new beginning that is being delayed. Okay. And we're trying to get things off the ground, you know, because this is a 10. A 10 is in reverse. We're internalizing these things. Is this what I really want? Is this what I really want to do? Does this really sit well with my values? You know, it's a 10. Okay. But it's in reverse, which says to me, it's like there's something happening here that is sort of blocking. Like you can have the new beginning, but there's something that's sort of blocking. And this just could be the way that you're thinking about this, or the way that you have the patterns concerning money. Okay. I don't know why I'm stressing that so much, but you know, but we have a choice. It's about choices. It's how do you choose to associate your feelings and thoughts around concerning money? Are you coming from lack? Or are you coming from a place of abundance? Okay. So I want you guys to be very, very positive about money and new beginnings. Be open to the ideas. Now, sometimes you have to put out money in order to make money. Okay. So there's like a potential here of like, hey, yeah, you know what? I'm trying to get this new thing up and going and off the ground, or this new career, or this new job, but it's like, it's not there yet. You know, maybe this idea of what I'm trying to set up for the future, it hasn't come to completion yet. There's still some things that I need to work on. There's more time that needs to be, you know, had. You know, we're internalizing, we're having conversations, I feel like, with ourselves and internally. And I really feel that, you know, we need to step into that more feminine energy, and we need to nurture ourselves concerning, you know, these last, you know, like kind of like mid-March through the rest of the month. But it's really about balance, you know. And I would like to say, you guys, like this March, this month is going to be amazing in the sense that we don't have any planets that are in retrograde. Okay, so what does that mean? We have all of these planets that are forward moving. They're going direct. Okay, they're all direct right now, and they're going to be direct until the end of April. Okay, so there is a potential here to really catapult ourselves forward. Okay, using that energy in order to create things and to sort of have them move more seamlessly. I just really feel that there's a potential here, you know, that we just need to change our mindset, or we need to change the way look at, you know, our values and our attachments, and we need to sort of allow ourselves to let go of those attachments and the way that we think things are going to come in. And, you know, don't be I'm going to rephrase that, okay? Stay positive and, you know, really think things through. And if you're feeling sort of at a, you know, fork in the road, so to speak, okay, Don't make any quick, fast decisions. You know, really see how that feels for you and nurture that idea for a little while. And then when you come up with the right answer, that is when it's time to take action. Okay? Because we really, really, really have the potential here for some massive, new, huge beginnings. And I mean, you guys, we have the Empress, we have 2 aces, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, listen, like these were all upright. Potentially, this would be like effing fantastic. Okay, so like we could be on our A game. We could switch all of these around. Okay, and it's just allowing ourselves to maybe get out of a funk. Okay, get out of a funk. Like, let's stay positive about all this. Let's keep our eye on the goals, on the prize. Let's make the right decisions. Okay, it's all about choices and how you choose, in which direction you choose to go. Okay, so, you know, there might be something here that, you know, you might need to just feel out for a little while and really sort of sit with those feelings and those thoughts and how you want to proceed or how you want to take action, and coming from a place of love and understanding that, you know, it's everything is an energetic exchange. And, you know, it's not about you know, how much money you have in your bank account. It's not necessarily about all the material things that you're surrounding yourself with. Okay, it's not about that. Abundance comes in so many different forms, you know, like I said, of friendships and relationships and like equal give and take and collaborative, you know, beautiful ways of things. And really there's a potential here to set forth you know, the future with this Ten of Pentacles of something that you're leaving behind, a legacy or retirement, you know, and, you know, there, you may want to be retiring and maybe there's something that's holding you back. And so this is just saying to stay positive no matter what. Okay. That is the message, but I do want to pull an Angel Oracle card, of course, from March. So, okay. What do we got here? Okay. Okay, wow. All right, so everything is in reverse. I don't know what in the world is going on here. Reverse is literally just saying, hey, pay attention to me. Warning, Will Robinson. Okay, or whatever his name is, all right? So we have diligence, release, and new beginnings, okay? So this is really, diligence, release, and new beginnings, okay? So this is saying, hey, we might be internalizing a lot of things. We might be feeling, you know, the feminine energy. We might be feeling into our emotions. We might be internalizing some things, which, you know, is interesting because we don't have any of those. None of the planets are going to be in retrograde. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not affecting you. Okay, it's affecting energy. It's affecting all of us all, you know, differently because of based off of our birth charts. Okay, so I have 7 planets in retrograde in my birth chart, so it's gonna be very interesting over the next 2 months of how I'm gonna be feeling with all these planets direct. Okay, so we might be having a little bit of resistance, okay, in the forward momentum in which this energy is wanting to move and shift and take us to. Okay, so these could be little blocks along the way. We could be mentally sort of blocking ourselves from taking action or new beginnings. And so we might just need to slow ourselves down and really think about those things and think about and pay attention. Okay. And also, you know, with the material new beginnings or new opportunities that possibly could come into our lives that could potentially set us up for the future. Okay. So it's all about balance. It's balancing our thoughts. It's balancing our actions. It's balancing, you know, work and play and on all those different levels. Okay, so diligence, it's like the fine details. Okay, be diligent, be mindful, do it with purpose. Okay, release what is no longer serving you, release what, you know, is no longer in alignment, release all of these old patterns and allow the new beginnings to happen. Okay, literally, we have 3 new beginnings here. This is all about new beginnings, okay? And releasing our thought patterns, our this stuff that is keeping us, okay? We want to be the king here, okay? Keeping us in this like cycle, okay? Keeping us in this cycle of, you know, stagnant energy, okay? So let's move and shift, and let's shift with this energy. It might be very, very uncomfortable for some of us this month in March, but listen, this is all about decisions and choices and being in control of your life, okay? Not allowing other people to dictate or influence us. And this is, you know, saying, listen, you know, I'm doing what I need to do, and I might be a little resistant here, but I know that I can get through this. And if I take my time and read through the lines and just give myself what I need, okay, then I know that I can release these things and shed, or I'm gaining perspective on what I do need to shed this month in order to be able to flip these around, to allow the new beginnings to come in, to allow these doors to open, to allow these new things in, or new people in, or new situations in, or new opportunities in, okay? Like, just be open to new ideas, new ways of being, new ways of doing things, and don't have like a concrete plan, okay? Because the energy is mutable. And so that means, like I said, that it's going to be shifting and changing and moving and flowing. And so where we can make a decision one day, and then we might have to make a different decision the next day or the same day, you know, concerning about what we're going to do and what we think is the best for our lives, okay? So allow yourself to not be so concrete rooted in, you know, in the ways of thinking and doing, because this is also like earth energy, okay? So, the pentacles are earth, okay? So there's a lot of earth energy, and there's a lot of, we have, you know, I would say, so we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here, and we also have some air energy. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? So it's really, you know, staying grounded, but not being concrete in our patterns and the ways that we want to or think things should, you know, happen, okay? So like I said, let's be diligent. Let's read through the lines. Let's see things from a higher perspective. Let's, you know, allow things to fall away. And let's allow these new beginnings and creations to come to life. And so we can have these beautiful 3 new beginnings here. Okay. Number 3. It's just magical. Okay. So yeah, it's all about decisions and, you know, following your path. Okay. And following the guidance and making the right decisions, and what we think is right concerning our lives, but keeping that in mind that we need to like remain flexible and also just in balance in all levels. Okay. Yeah. That's what I got for March. So have a beautiful, beautiful month. If you'd like a private reading from me, or if you'd like to check out my art prints or my jewelry line, check me out over at livingbyspirit.com. I have been traveling to vortexes here in Sedona and literally making customized pieces. If that is something that you're interested in, I would love to do that for you. It is a passion of mine, honestly. Hiking and, you know, tapping into healing energy and creating beautiful pieces to help you on your journey. So check out my website. Otherwise, I will see you all on the next video. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful March. I love you all. Thank you for your love, support, your likes, your comments, your shares. And as always, much love and light. Namaste. Bye for now.